Hello everyone, welcome to part 2. I've taken a break, gotten some water, come on back, and I thought I was filming, but apparently not. All you missed was I cut this paper down to 4 1/4 by 5 or 4 by 5 1/4 and put some green paper behind it. So that is all planned out and all set. Next, let's go to another one. I think I'm going to do, let's do one that's kind of in the way. Okay, I'll keep my scraps nearby, and I have decided to make this the background paper, so I'm going to cut this to 4 1/4 by 5 1/2, which is the A2 size card. So it's going to cover the whole back of the card. And then, because this is a busier paper, I would like to have this paper be in the center, but I don't want to cover up all of this paper, so I'm going to cut it down quite a bit. And let's see, I think I'm going to cut it in half, so in by 3, and I'm going to cut it down to 4 1/2. And this will just make a panel for all of my little bits and bobs to rest on, but still see the whole background paper. Okay, just for support, I'm going to put the card behind it because all of these little pieces are going to add up and create some weight on this card. So here we are. We have this little hanging situation, this sign, keeping you, and some paper. If you have missed part 1, go ahead and check that out and then come back to this video, but I go through the first way that I plan out cards, and this is my second method. This is kind of my go-to method. You could maybe even see it in the process of this video when I'm working with the materials. It's just a little clunky in the beginning if I do it that way, and this way it's just a little more creative, and it gives me a chance to play around with things and see what works and see what does not work. So I hope you have enjoyed it so far and learned something from this process. Basically, just try things. That's my number one tip if you are looking to start diving into a card kit, or maybe you have subscribed to the total package on Spellbinders and you're wondering, okay, well, what do I do with this card kit? I've never had one before. So I hope that this helps somebody. Okay, I think that that is all of the little bits and bobs that I want to add to this card. Oh, maybe I'll just add this one as well. Okay, that's enough. So I like to create little centers. This is the main area, and then there's a whole bunch of words on there, and that is totally fine with me. I have some leftovers here, so I'm just going to put those back into my tray, and I can pull them out and use them on more cards. So the card kit does come with only 8 card bases, but you can always make more card bases with some cardstock if you are wanting more. But, you know, 8 is a wonderful start. I think I'd like to add some puffy stickers onto this one. Again, I'm not gluing in these videos right now. I am just showing the process. And I think that the green hearts will be perfect. I'm going to just grab 3 of those and literally just drop them on, and they will get onto the place where I want them soon. All right, card number 2 done. Technically number 5. Okay, let's do this B one. Maybe we'll do the rainbow. Let's do the rainbow one and make another scene. I definitely want to pull in either the blue or the purple cardstock from the kit. I think the purple's a bit too matchy, so we're gonna go with the blue. Grab a card base here. Right about there. Again, I made my own, so I'm gonna have to chop some off. Anyway, such is life. I'll cut this down to 4 by 5 1/4. and then I can get started with my scene. All right, well, I wanted to have the clouds, and I think I'm going to use both rainbows. I don't know, it reminds me of that like goofy meme from the early 2000s that was like double rainbow. Anyway, if you know that, I'd be surprised, but anyway, we're going to have one of these hot air balloons behind the cloud like this, and one in front. And we'll just have the rainbow kind of peeking out. I think I'm going to put that rainbow inside. We will see. And this little lovely sentiment is going to go somewhere on here, maybe on the bottom. We'll just move everything up. Maybe about there. Don't know why the end here is bent, but I suppose with glue it will be straight on my card. It's just a little odd. Anyway. Oh, this card's going to be so pretty with those sequins. I can already just imagine it. Oh, yes. Okay, I think this needs one butterfly. I think two might be a little much. So I'm going to put one butterfly down here when I finish up this card. And I don't think that the little ruching swag here is quite making it on, so perhaps these 4 pieces will be a different project. Time will tell. Sorry, I didn't realize I was so low. Moving on. Did I mention this is a new area for me? So I did warn you that this was going to be a messy video, so here we are. Okay. Now for this one, I think I'm going to have the yellow be the background and have this pink bee paper be on top. If you can see, it is so pretty. It has a very faint foiling on the trails of the bees. I hope the camera's picking that up. Maybe in this light you can see it. I don't know. It's so pretty. So let's see. Should I add cardstock behind this is the question. I think if I did, I would do yellow or pink. So let's just grab those and see what would work. Ooh, I really think the yellow kind of pops. Oh, the pink is cute too. I'm gonna go with the yellow. We'll see. Okay, I'm gonna cut down my paper now. The yellow is going to go on top of the yellow cardstock, so I'm going to cut that down to 4 by 5 1/4. And then the bee paper is going on top of that, so I will cut that down to, let's just cut it a little smaller so I have a chunky border. 3 1/2. Let's see, that would be 3/4 of an inch, so there we go. That would give me an even border. So it's 3 1/2 by 4 3/4. All right, grab my card base and let's just build. There's 1 and 2 and 3. So again, this is not glued, so it's going to be a little rough looking here, but you can kind of see the idea of the layers, I hope. Now I have the hive, so I'm going to put the hive kind of high up on the top. And then I have all these adorable bees buzzing about today. Since it's flat on the top, I think it goes maybe right about there. I'll put it sweet like honey. Maybe put that diagonal, so I'm going to kind of work with the diagonal line. We will see if that is what stays on the card. Ooh, you know, I do have a scrap of that hive paper, this paper. Can I work this into the card is the question. I think I'm going to cut just a little piece of this off and have it go here. Let's just cut off a little bit, maybe 3 1/2. I need to find my mini trimmer. I have a Tim Holtz mini trimmer, and with the move, I think I know where it is, but we'll see. Okay. Yes, that is 3 pattern papers layered on top of each other. Ooh, I like that. Okay, and then this little pot we'll put next to it. Maybe here. I don't know, the Sweet Like Honey is getting edged out almost. Because I love you. I still don't know what this is, but we'll just call it maybe honeycomb or flowers in a sack. I don't know. Okay, the original bees that I planned for this card are, to me, looking a little large, so I am going to put on the smaller bees. You know, maybe just 1 bee. Or 2. Maybe I'll just put on those 2. I'm definitely going to pop up those bees when I finish up this card. Well, now I have 2 bees for something else. Hooray. And I think I will definitely add some sequins to this one and add some of that dark blue and purple colors. I think it will look really pretty with all of the yellow that I have going on this card already. Plus, it will be kind of a little bit of a nod to the colors of the bee stripes that they have on their body. Excellent. Let's see. That was 1, 2, 3, 4 already. That means I only have 1 card left to make 8 cards out of my card kit. So let's see. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 more here planned, but I will just do 7 actually with my little hexagons. I'll do 1 more here for this video, and then I will probably just assemble and make everything else later and maybe pop that on my Instagram or on my Facebook group. But I guess we'll see. Maybe I'll make another video of 8 more cards. I'm not quite sure. February is when I film my videos for March, and it's been a crazy February to say the very least. So we'll see if I have 1 video of 8 cards or 2. Time will tell. But the good news is, if you are a subscriber, you will be notified if I put up a video. So I hope that you go ahead and subscribe and just follow along here on this crazy card making journey that I have going on here. I started my YouTube channel last spring and had to completely restart due to some legal and email complications. If you don't know about that already, I will just mention it briefly. Basically, I started my YouTube channel with an email address that I did not have legal access to. I used my email address from the college that I attended, and technically the college owns that email and all things associated with it, including a YouTube channel. So had to restart, and here I am on this new channel, and I've been growing it since June now, and I have tried to stay really consistent with posting videos at least once a week, if not multiple videos per week. And I have really enjoyed getting to know some of the subscribers here. There's a couple people who watch everything that I post, and they're so sweet. They leave the nicest comments, and some people just kind of pop in and out, and that's fine too. But I really enjoy inspiring people and just kind of playing around in my craft room with materials, and I'm able to do that because people subscribe, people like the video. It just becomes even better as time progresses. I just am really enjoying being on YouTube and getting to know new people. It's really fun. I've actually made a recent new friend online through through YouTube here. So it's been really fun just connecting with people, and I'd love to be your crafty friend. So go ahead and leave a comment. I love stitching. I love ephemera. I really enjoy making cards like this that are kind of collagey and just full of ephemera, and I am just in general just so thankful for the opportunity to even be on YouTube and have a channel where people actually watch my videos and enjoy them. So thank you if you are a subscriber, and I would love to be crafty friends with you. So anyway, thank you for watching the second part. It was a little bit quicker than the first part. My goodness, I was just chatty, and at the beginning of that one, things were a little clunky, so I apologize, but it was the first time I was shooting the process of it all. So anyway, hopefully it wasn't too painful. But if you're interested in seeing more from this card kit, like I said before, I might be doing a video where I make more of these, but I think I will stick with 8 for now, since I am receiving all of the club items for the month, and I have several other videos that need to be filmed. So especially the glimmer and the stitching cards do take a little bit more of my time, although I am loving glimmering, and you know I love stitching if you've watched some of the videos on my channel. So I really do enjoy that, but it does take time, so we will see what I am able to get done. Fingers crossed I can make a couple more, but time will tell. Either way, thank you again so much for watching, and I hope to see you in my next video. Goodbye!